Hello.
Hi,
Hi, my name is Aaron. What's your name?
my name is Ahmed. Right now I live in Qatar.
Wow, that's great. And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from Los Angeles originally, and I lived in a lot and gone around Europe and America a lot.
hmm
And yeah, and yeah, why do you study English? Is it for your job or language interest or travel?
Yeah, great question. Um, I learned English when I was a kid, but at the previous, I am not doing consistency with English. That's why I forget a lot of vocabulary and the pronunciation also. And
Hmm.
now I noticed that all the world needs English, and also I am the father of three kids, and one day I wanna teach my children by myself, and English also the language of research, the language of traveling, the language of business.
Yeah.
And really, really into English now at this time, and I'm focused on this language to speak the same like a native speakers.
Okay, great.
Why I'm here?
Yeah. What is your native language?
Yeah, my native language we call Tigre, and beside my language I speak also two language, Arabic, and also there is language we call Tigrinya.
Tigray and Tigrina. Where?
Yeah.
Which country are you from? Are you from Qatar or are you from another country? Like maybe.
I live in Qatar, but I am originally from Eritrea.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
great. All right, so you're from Eritrea, and this these two languages, Tigray and Tigrina, are these the main languages in Eritrea, or are they? How are they?
yeah. You can say it is the main language in Eritrea beside English and Arabic. Also, English and Arabic in my language.
Yeah,
There is, yeah,
yeah. And okay, so you have English and Arabic and Tigray and Tigrina.
and Tigrinya. Yeah.
Is Tigray and Tigrina, are they very different languages or are they very similar? Because like if you look at, let's say, Spanish and Italian or Swedish and
Mhm.
and
Yeah, yeah. It is not like Spanish and Italian. It is a little bit closed, little bit different, and the letters are the
the
same
letters are
letter,
the same, but
and the
are
sound
they
is
very different? Are the words
yeah,
very different?
not very very
Not
different.
very.
It little bit like English and Spanish.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
I don't speak Spanish, but I hear this sound in Spanish and English. When we speak English, you can understand a little bit sounds from Spanish. Is that
Great.
fair enough?
Great. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, and what do you do? Are you a student, a worker, a businessman, looking for a job? Like, what do you do?
Now at this time with COVID-19, I hunting for jobs. I'm
Okay.
between jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, what kind of jobs are you hunting for? Are there any special jobs that like prefer or that you expect to have sooner? Like, what kind of jobs?
Yeah. Actually, now I expected to uh, at the past I work as a guard in a company, but now I am between jobs, and hopefully, one day I will get a job. I
Great.
can work every job.
Yeah.
but I'm not into specific job,
Oh, like
only.
not a particular
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
Yeah. Is there any job which you would prefer? Like if you can like, say, okay, I want this job, like because there's some jobs we say, okay, this is the main job I would like, you know, and then
yeah,
there are jobs that are maybe like, okay, like jobs that you might let someone might say, oh,
mhm,
it's a good job. It's not my favorite, like number one choice, but it's fine, And some jobs
yeah,
people might say, well, it's not, it's like low on my like
yeah,
list of jobs. It's down here, but it's still a job, so it's still important, And
yeah.
sometimes even
I understand what do you mean. Yeah. Now at this time, to be honest, I am not interested in jobs, and I am only. I live in comfort zone, Yeah, and now I am
oh, sorry, can you
struggling with.
repeat that sentence one more time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I live in the comfort zone. Is
oh,
that right?
uh, I
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah,
yeah, and maybe any job. When I get any job, I can work it. Maybe.
cool.
Mm, yeah, and now I am trying to speak English because I like traveling. One day, who knows? When I get opportunity to go.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah, maybe I transfer to another country.
yeah,
Hmm.
um, yeah. And what countries have you traveled to? Many countries, and what countries have you traveled to? I know that you mentioned Eritrea and Qatar. Are there other countries where you have traveled?
Only around this Middle East area, only Qatar, Ethiopia, Sudan, this area only.
Sudan, yeah. Have you
But
been?
I would like to travel to another countries. Yeah,
Sure, okay, yeah. Have you been to
yeah,
Saudi Arabia or the Emirates?
nope. But when you go Qatar, means you go Saudi or Emirates. They are the same weather. They are the same culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what people have told
But I
me.
have a lot of friends who live there, and they give me a lot of news from that countries. And the weather are the same, the culture, everything. Means I live in Qatar, but if you ask me about Saudi or Emirati, I can answer every question. The
Yeah, I think they're
same
similar.
countries. Yeah,
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 people have told me Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, the Emirates.
yeah. This
They're
all
very
Gulf
similar.
country.
Similar
Yeah.
clothing, similar culture, similar similar land,
Oh
and
yeah.
etc. Uh, so I think that, but I think Oman maybe is more different. I've had some calls from Oman on
Yeah,
Cambly
yeah.
and learned some things about Oman. It seems to be uh, in some ways similar to the other Gulf countries, but also different in this different type of, maybe the rocks in the land is different and so on. Um, cool. And
You are familiar with this area. You know everything about this Gulf country.
well,
Have you
yeah,
traveled to this area?
no,
Have you
I've
visited
never
this
been
area?
to. Yeah, I've never been to the Gulf countries, but I've had a lot of calls on Cambly, and
Hmm.
I mean, of course, like I know people tell me I know a lot about geography, different countries, and things like
Hmm.
that. Because I
Yeah,
say sometimes people from Korea, I mention some of their cities, or Vietnam. I say, "Are you from Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi, Da Nang?" They go, "Wow, you know it." I thought, well, I only said like three cities, like in Vietnam, but
yeah,
still, maybe they're used, to some people who don't know as much about it. I don't know, but but anyways, I do know a good amount about geography, but I've never been to the Gulf countries. But I've been, and I learned a lot teaching on Cambly because I asked people like about what they're like, where they live, and how life is there. and uh, they say you know, like before teaching at Cambly, of course I knew about the countries, I knew about the oil, I knew about some, you know, the basic culture. Of course, Mecca and Medina are very famous. But you know, then I started to learn more of the cities, you know, like Dammam, Abba, et
Yeah,
cetera, et cetera, you know, and it was very cool. Um, yeah.
yeah, cool.
Where would you like to travel if someone can give you like, okay, we'll pay for everything, you have a vacation, you get the visa, do whatever you want. Is there any place you'd like to go, any city or country?
Yeah, before answering this question, teacher, I know you speak the great language, English at this time, and you 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 learn in Cambly, and you meet a lot of people around the world, um, and you also teach, you also know about a lot of cultures around the world. And before, before 4 years,
Before 4 years? I don't quite understand the last part. Oh, I can't hear you. Your sound stopped.
sorry, sorry, someone calls me. Yeah.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying?